What's going on, everybody? And we are finally here. It is kind of the middle of week one for college football because we had games last night. We actually had a couple of good ones. I did a watch along live stream of the Ohio State Minnesota game. A heck of a game. Ohio State actually trailing in that game in the third quarter. Um, Rush defense maybe a little bit suspect for the Buckeyes, but we'll see going forward. I think Minnesota's got a pretty good team. I think they almost, if they could get the passing game figured out a little more, let that quarterback stay in the pocket like they were doing in the second half. I think they're a top 25 team, so they're not a bad team. So I don't think you can be too hard on the Buckeyes for that performance last night. Heck of a game, and then obviously, we had the UCF Boise State and a 21-point comeback for UCF. Pretty good game at the end. UCF's defense really played well in the second half. Really kind of shut Boise State down all over the place. Right now, I want to do some picks for the rest of this week, and tonight is a game that honestly, I've been looking forward to this one. Lane Stadium, full crowd. Haven't seen it in a while. Can't wait to see how raucous that crowd is for North Carolina, Virginia Tech tonight. And that's going to be the first game I pick, and I might be live streaming that one. We've got 5.5 for UNC. Man, I mean, I've got to like it. I mean, Virginia Tech wasn't that great last year. Probably be improved. They're at home. But if we're going to believe in North Carolina to do anything this year, they're ranked number 10. A lot of people seem to like them. I'm going to kind of have to just base it on that. You got the line for 5.5. Yeah, I'm going to take North Carolina at 5.5. That'll be my prediction for that game. And then let's get this. We're not doing Oklahoma, Tulane. I'm not interested in a 31-point spread right there. Penn State, Wisconsin. 11 a.m. Central for me, noon for the East Coast. Oh, man, what a way to start the day off tomorrow. Another 5.5-point spread for the home team this time in Wisconsin. I like Penn State to straight up win. Maybe I'm out of my mind. I think they're going to be vastly improved over what they did last year. They started 0-5, but then won their last 4 games. So, when it comes to the Pac-12 and the Big Ten, the way they handled the COVID situation on and off again, I think that really was hard on a lot of teams and players. They all had to go through it. It was fair game. Nobody didn't have the disadvantage. Even teams in the SEC had to sit players for COVID and delay games. Everybody went through it. But I still think Penn State's probably a good team. Wisconsin can easily win this game. But I'm going to take the points, and I'm actually going to pick Penn State to straight up win that game. Oregon, Fresno State. The only reason I'm interested in this game, I'm not even going to pick the line on this one, but how well does Oregon look going in the next week when they go to Columbus, Ohio? That's what I've got to wonder. Alabama, Miami. It's almost up to a 20-point spread. I don't know if Alabama's offense is going to come right out of the gate on fire, as efficient as they were last year. I think it might take a little bit of time. I think it might be sort of like a case we saw last night where it took to the second half before Ohio State's offense really got clicking with the new quarterback, and then they hit some plays. I don't expect Alabama's defense to give up 31 points, but I don't think we're going to score 45 either. And obviously, I'm an Alabama fan, so but I'm taking Miami with the points. I think Alabama will win the game, but I'm taking the points. I'll take the under for Miami right there and say they won't get beat by 19.5. Oh, what else is on the docket? Indiana, Iowa, -4. I like Indiana. They had a really good year last year. Are they a flash in the pan? We'll find out. It's at Iowa. I'm going to take Iowa and take the 4 points. I think they'll win by more than 4. Louisiana and Texas, -9. I really got to take. I think Texas will win the game. I don't think they win by 9. So we'll leave it at that. One of the biggest game of the weekend, and this is another one that I might live stream Saturday night, do a watch-along commentary. Obviously, I don't stream the game But I have the little scoreboard up, and I sit here and commentate through it. You can check out last night's if you want to. But Georgia and Clemson in Charlotte, what a spectacle for week one. I love it. And I'm glad this is coming on at 6:30 after my game at the 2:30 time slot. So hopefully I'll be happy and I can just sit back and just watch these two teams go at it. You got Clemson at -3. I'm going to say Clemson wins by 1 point on a field goal. So I'll take Georgia with the points, but I'm picking Clemson to win. And we'll go ahead and finish it up. LSU, UCLA. Man, this line just keeps dropping. It's now down to 2.5. Man, oh man. Yeah. Ooh, this is a tough one. I mean, I gotta take LSU to win by 3. I'm gonna take LSU to win by 3 points in this game. So give me the number. And Notre Dame and Florida State. Like, Florida State has not been really even competitive with better teams, and even some not so good teams in a while. This line seems really low to me. I like Notre Dame by a couple scores in this game, to be honest. I really like Notre Dame by a couple scores. So those are my picks for week one, guys. I'm really excited. Cannot wait to see what happens. And we'll get into it. And hopefully I'll see y'all on the live streams or in the next video. And hopefully I'll get be doing more content and keeping at it. I did just want to say that I mentioned in one of my videos that the reason I had stopped uploading as frequently a couple of months ago was because my dog was ill, and then it seemed like she was getting better, and so like I started to make videos again. I felt a little bit better, didn't feel so down and out about things, and then like she got better, and then immediately just took a turn for the worse one night, and she did pass away back in June. So it's taken me a little bit, but you know, finally getting excited about something again. I'm excited about college football and had a great time last night. Hopefully I'll see y'all in the tonight for North Carolina, Virginia Tech. Come by, hang out for a minute. Let's talk about college football in general or whatever. Or I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.